locked in. We've got Crisp on the Bard. Going full loom out here for BLG. Go for the Heralds as opposed to those Drakes. So feels like a nice game plan here for Wbo with the Kalista
Shy
down.
possibly could have just self-filtered there instead of flashing, but maybe concerned the position of he left. Oh, Crisp, I think you're just gone.
Crisp. Way too aggressive. Magical Journey, Ignite, is it going to tick down? Yes, it is. First blood for.
Tries to go for the self-heal with a W, but obviously reduced by the Ignite. And just an over reset came in from SFM. I don't think they can really contest this one, but we'll see if they try and go for it. It would be a hard one to pull off, though.
Let's see, as Destiny is available. No TPs for the top laners right now. As On goes for the hostile takeover straight away. Destiny is available as SFM moves in. Drake's already gone, though. And that's a great kick onto Hornfog into the middle of everybody. But in the meantime, he's still surviving. Tempered Fate onto the back of the play, so can survive for a second. Will go down. 1-for-1 so far. Resets for SFM as Doggo now getting chased. Angel looking for the gold card. SFM over the wall. They're onto Doggo, but he cleanses it. Keeps himself safe. And SFM, he got exhausted. He smites for health, but he can't survive. Yes, he can. And he can find a reset as well. I don't know how on earth they pulled this one off, but pull it off they have. Wbo find themselves the fight.
I'm still tentative. Oh, On should be okay.
He's okay. There's a Hex Gate behind him as well for potential flank Renata plays. I wouldn't put it past On, honestly. There's a gold card locked in here for Angel any second. And a potential play as everybody stacking on up. Both top laners with TP available. I think we're going to have a 5v5 on our hands. Destiny going to be popped for vision here. There's one TP. There's the second one. As it's going to be a potential kick. And it goes on to Hornfog instead. The Fate's call denied, but Hornfog's still surviving now. As Doggo on the front line and taken down. There's a reset for SOFM. As Hornfog is still just firing away. 2 picks for Wbo. And they can look for more as well. Fofo knocks himself in the wrong direction. And SOFM gets yet another reset. It's easy pickings for Wbo.
And you can see BLG thought they had found Guangfeng, but some nifty flashes managed to get them out of a sticky situation. Really good disengage from On as well. One of the concerns with going for this, the Renata is that you could obviously have that safety net with the Kalista. They get the fight. They haven't even done the Dragon yet. They're looking for full value out of this Herald.
Oh, yeah, and look at Angel as well and get a return tower on this one. Oh, and Destiny popped. He's in mini Gnar. Gold card comes on in. Everfrost is sure to follow. SOFM there to get some DPS down. Angel takes a bit of damage. I feel like every single split, Wbo are this team, even back when they were Suning, that play really slow. They play for scaling. They don't want to do too much in the early game. SFM just wants to farm. And then halfway through the split, they go, okay, we play Kalista now. We want to fight all the time. Arrow goes wide as Doggo's just not having a fun time this game. We're going to see an engage coming out from Wbo. And Crisp forced to try and escape both for 1 HP. The Ren stacking on up, and Angel finishes it with a card. And now the Shy in the middle of everyone, just slaughtering people. Doesn't even need level 16. This is the Shy we're talking about. Khan barely escapes with his life, but Baron now is wide open for Wbo.
And you see the second BLG start fishing for something, that's all Wbo need. Instantly they collapse down on them. The whole team is just there. And now Khan is in base. He's so far away. This is an exceptionally fast Baron, right? With the Kalista, with the Viego, with the Kayle. It's just gone, and Wbo have everything they need and more to take this game.
Certainly do. Wbo.
But they're still not in the worst position. But it kind of shows they can lose fights if they completely mismanage them like that.
If they just sprint it, yeah. I'm going to pull out with the Fate's Call. That's Destiny used by Angel as well. That's a nice little pickup, honestly, from Wbo. That's from BLG, sorry. That's 2 ults out from Wbo.
Yeah, and it definitely makes it harder for On to be as aggressive. Corki now starting to do a ton of poke. Fofo not quite level 16, but you can see the damage coming in with that Ravenous Hydra available. Something to mention, the Shy is level 16. He's gone for the AP build, so still very scary.
Here we go. Everfrost onto Crit. I mean, Chris was just gone. Doesn't get to play, just caught out, taken down straight away. And you said they've got pick potential. I didn't really expect it to be picks in a 5v5 while everyone's A-Rap.
It's just, this is why it's so difficult to play against the Twisted Fate when he has the rapid fire, because if anyone's
BLG are doing a good job to actually muscle their way into the situation. They're going to be the ones on the Drake at the start of the play, but Destiny means that vision control does not matter for the time being. In goes Angel behind the play. Crisp immediately jumps on top of him. Everfrost is there. Flash from Angel, but he's in a 1v5. The rest of the team can't get in. SFM now in the middle of everyone. The Shy starting to stack up. Angel gets the ult from the Shy. He somehow mission, and they actually find the BLG jungler. Khan goes down. I don't know how they pulled it off, but they haven't now been. Turns it around, he's got a bit of mojo himself. And now SOFM getting that reset. They're looking for more. They might forget the Drake. They might go for the game right now.
I just feels like, you know,
Time to siege. And we'll see if Weibo can just play sensibly for long enough to finish this game out.
Absolutely not. I feel like the fact they have the KO at level 18 now really helps them out, because it's kind of that fail-safe when everything else falls apart. Trying to push the waves in here, but you can see BLG are just all stacked around that wall, trying to fish for any opportunity if someone oversteps. And with Bin having Mega, you have to play so respect, or not.
Oh, that's a knockback onto the Shy. Does have his ultimate available. Just going to heal and use the move speed to get into his team. That's an easy fight for Weibo. I can't believe how comfortably they took that one. It looked like a pick for BLG, but not even close.
Yeah, I mean, they get a stun, and you kind of have to go for it. The Shy is overstepping like that. You have to punish. But I just think it's so hard for BLG to fight now. Weibo just launching themselves at them.
On playing the Ren Nautilus right there as he goes in and sets up for the rest of the team to finish these kills off. The Shy, not a care in the world as he walks underneath the Nexus towers. That'll be 2 inhibs as a minimum. But I think Weibo are going to go for the game right here. That's the waves down. That's the inhib down. And now they push onto the Nexus tower. Gold card available for Angel. The Shy using that ultimate as the flank comes out from SOFM. Onto the fountain they go. BLG pushed back. And Weibo wanting 3 games in this series. They will not say die. They'll never let a man die without going in. Saving Private Angel and saving the series.
And I feel like it's a flip of game 1, right? One team is ahead. They make a massive, horrific throw, and then they just manage to win the game back in the end. Kind of a similar theme here. Weibo, really strong early performance. Completely flubbed it. Won in the end. The other side so much. But yeah, there's definitely going to be that big dip.
Fairly reasonable to this team that I feel like Weibo needed. Because Weibo were this team that quite often didn't feel like they quite had what...
So pretty interesting one to come out here. We'll see what Weibo lock in for on. The Amumu was typically what we'd expect to be paired. But yeah, Blitz coming in. One of the counters that we have seen time and time into Thresh, but not really stale at times recently.
Yes, it does. Whereas Yone, not stale at all. Not something we get to see anywhere near enough in pro play. Very flashy lock-in. They can on Wonfong in the 2v2. And they've been winning the 2v2 so far in this series. Crisp and Doggo having the range advantage to start this lane off, though, with Calibrum. So perhaps could find a bit of an advantage for themselves early on, but whether or not they can maintain that. Oh, already a hook! Already on, finds an angle. Flash forward from Wonfong. Doggo is not long for this world. Taken down at level 1. Weibo starting things how they mean to go on.
Fantastic play. Really good grab from On. And I also want to note is that Wonfong actually flashed over the play from Crisp. As soon as he did that, this is why
Bot and mid priority here for Weibo as they push on into the Shy's like, come on then, Khan. Let's have a 1v1. We came out in the same season. I can take you down. 3K on the Dragon, stacking up the rend here. SOFM on the scenes, try and grab that smite. Dog over the wall with an Inferno Moonlight Vigil. If everyone groups up, but Khan gets the smite. Yet again, there's the Moonlight Vigil. Grabbing them across the team here as everyone turns Golden Bin, trying to zap them down, but doesn't have any damage just yet. Weibo still 5 strong, and Angel finds yet another kill for himself. No, it's just the clone, as Khan denied anything here. Taken down. 4-1 on the scoreboard. 3 kills for Weibo.
And I feel like BLG just got greedy. You know, they didn't even need to take that fight. They got the Dragon already, but also Bin holding his TP. I feel like there was prime opportunity to get your TP in there, get on the back line. He ends up not getting the best ult as a result.
2 Drakes so far for BLG. Weibo can't afford to lose a third. Can't. On top of everything with the smite so far, but you can't smite it if the Shy just kills you before the fight can ever happen. On finds the hook, the silence, and Khan will go down. Angel with the kill. There's a nice hook though, and immediately the Shy as the return. The answer coming on through. It doesn't matter though. Smite is down, and Inferno over everyone will not matter. The Drake taken by Weibo. SOFM. Not actually dodging the hook there, but Crisp goes slightly wide on it. Angel is going to dodge away from the face seal. Oh, Fofo! What have you done, my friend? Now trying to escape through his lane, but SOFM is here. Crisp flashing onto the knockup. That's going to be a static field, but the miss on the knockup there from On. Fofo under the tower, but the Shy is there with him. Doggo takes him down in the end, but Angel here to chase it down with the Sand Soldiers. Bin now arriving in the fray. This is pure chaos. But Bin now getting their end stacked up onto him. Wonfong wants a kill, and oh my days, that damage. Doggo pulled back into the action as Wonfong grabs himself too.
Like, okay, Honor's gonna be the one to check. I would have liked that play a lot more if Wonfong was in range to ult him, but I guess they just didn't care. And now the start of the Baron. SFM so low.
Huge damage coming out from Bin and Crisp there, but he just goes in for the knockup anyway. Bin, huge ulti across the team here. Angel low on HP. The Shy onto Doggo though. In the meantime, he'll find a kill onto the enemy AD carry. Wonfong and the Shy. Look at that needlework damage. The Rend is there as well. Fofo cannot get a single hit onto Wonfong, and the Shy is there to clean it up. Double kill, triple on the Gwen, and on his back. He's respawned, he's rejoined the fray. Has been flees for the hills, but there's nowhere for him to run. Back to Baron go Weibo. So thinking about the idea of contesting, is the rest of the team going to try and end the game? Weibo not doing this the traditional way. They just want to brute force into the mid lane. They go one next to tower falling. Weibo looking for a second one as well. He's down to half. In goes Doggo, trying to turn the play, but Angel knocks him back. There's the pick. Crisp will fall. That'll be Weibo finding themselves the game, and what a way to do it as well. Wonfong turns golden, Can is going to get rendered, but on is there. Fofo takes one. It does not matter, or does it? Bin has returned. They're actually going to hold on. I don't know. With the minions, I feel like Weibo can finish this one.
Yeah, I mean, he's got no ult. He just used the minions to block his Qs. They should be able to end here.
There it is. Yeah. Weibo get it. There it is. It was not clean. It was an absolute mess of a series. Just pure chaos from start to end. But my God, was it entertaining. Weibo get it in the end. But Can, great first series of his career here in the LPL. And I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot more of it.
Yeah, I think, you know, there was messy moments. In the games they won, they did look convincing. Yes, there was that throw, but this one in particular...
Games like game number 2, where they just go full scaling and they don't make... Oh, sorry, it was game number 1. They go full scaling, they have no proactivity, they don't really do much in the early game, and it all just sort of falls to the wayside.